Well, I think cricket is synonymous with this city basically, because the development of cricket as such, even Indian cricket for that matter, has something to do with Mumbai cricket, because Mumbai at one time was the nursery of Indian cricket. I think there were almost 7 or 8 players who used to be in the Indian team at one time. And that, I suppose, had something to do with the quadrangulars and pentangulars being played in India in the 30s, before the start of the Ranji Trophy at the domestic level. I think, and cricket was a part of Mumbai's daily life, I think. If I recount my experience of last 25 years of Mumbai cricket, I think Mumbai cricket in the past was strong, was more committed. The cricketers were very loyal to the clubs they represented. We had instances of Mr. Gavaskar, Mr. Vengsarkar, who just flew down from a tour and next day morning they were in the Maidans to represent their clubs. That was the culture that was existing in Mumbai. Slowly we found, as the years passed by, the cricketers' loyalty to their own clubs is somewhere dwindling. And that is affecting Mumbai cricket to some extent actually, because people, instead of staying around with one club as their identity, you find them going from one club to another depending on what benefits they get or what opportunities that they get. Number two is the school and college cricket levels have gone down, mainly because the number of teams, large number of teams that participate, resulting in them to be conducting these tournaments on limited overs basis. MCA has tried to overcome that by having an elite and played group, so that the elite teams at least have the multi-day games that are played, so that it helps Mumbai cricket in get better players. The club cricket also is not the same as in the past, because MCA unfortunately has got a large number of registered tournaments, and everything has to be crammed into a calendar of 3 or 4 months. I think we face issues of those type where we need to discuss and take a decision whether we want quality or quantity as our priority. Maidan cricket is undoubtedly the lifeline of Mumbai cricket, and unfortunately the mushrooming of so-called academies all over the place, I think that is also one reason why you find that there's a lot of stress on the type of growth of technique and more focus on how the bat should come down or how the bowler should bowl. And somewhere I think the natural growth of a cricketer is also being affected because of that. And this is a point which actually Sachin Tendulkar had made about 4 years back to Mr. Sharad Pawar, that the development of Mumbai cricket is basically dependent on Maidan cricket, and more the boy plays matches, the better he will grow. Academies will not produce great cricketers unless he converts that into playing in more matches and tunes his own skills. Today we face a problem in the Maidans in terms of the quality of wickets that are provided or the quality of facilities that are available in Maidan, because there's a lot of pressure on the Maidans itself, because the very few public grounds are available in the city. And whether it is a Dasara festival or whether it's a community thing for Muslims, Azad Maidan has to be given by the government to all these functions. Or you take Shivaji Park. There's a big debate that rages today. High Court came down heavily on the authorities, but still political parties feel that that is the only open space which is available for them for their political rallies. There are Dasara festival. The same ground also hosts the May 1 parade of the Maharashtra government. I think the issue is that we need to maintain these Maidans, and that's a big challenge to Mumbai cricket. I think the association really wants to do its bit, and unfortunately there are times at which you need a lot of permissions to be obtained because the ground doesn't belong to you. For example, Azad Maidan, Cross Maidan and Oval, the three Maidans in the South Mumbai, they belong to the government, the sports ministry in the government. And for every little thing, you have to, only the plots are leased out to our clubs. So the rights are with the clubs only for the cricket pitch. The space beyond the cricket pitch belongs to the government according to them. And therefore at times you find that events that are held there are not conducive for maintenance of the ground. Well water is the only source of water for these grounds, for watering the outfield, watering the wickets. The clubs don't have any other source of water. But unfortunately, you find one fine day that the government, one of the ministries, signs an agreement with a private contractor to draw water from these wells. And hundreds of tankers of water are drawn out from these wells. As a result, ultimately, the ground will get less water, and come April and May, it's almost dried up because the quantity of water that the well can have is limited. The cleanliness of the Maidans. We have several issues which are there. Some of them we are willing to do because MCA spends about 10 to 12 lakh rupees every year putting red earth on the outfield, supporting the cleanliness of the Maidans. But I think we really need to do something better than that if we have a proper coordination between the government which owns all these grounds, the municipal authorities which can help us in the cleaning, and of course Mumbai Cricket. I think many people feel that Mumbai Cricket has gone down because of the number of Mumbai cricketers in the Indian team. But one has to really respect the fact also that the other states, the other towns, smaller places are producing good cricketers because the cricket has developed all over India. I don't think anybody in their dreams would have felt that Dhoni would be the captain of India maybe some 15 years back, because cricket was basically in the metropolitan cities of Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi. It was hardly related to the towns and villages that we now talk about. And therefore, in terms of domestic cricket, Mumbai still dominates. In terms of winning the Ranji Trophy or doing well in the national tournaments, we still do that. But in terms of number of players who represent India or represent India in the national team, I think the numbers are less. There's no doubt on that. I personally feel there is no lack of talent as such. There are a lot of talented cricketers who are still there. What we need to do as MCA is, I think, to nurture their talents in the right direction, in the sense that support them as young cricketers, provide them the best of facilities, make them play more competitive cricket, because in the far-off suburbs of Thane and western suburbs, there are good cricketers, but unfortunately they don't play as many matches as a South Mumbai cricketer would play. So we need to provide them with opportunities to play competitive cricket and create an awareness of the importance of their playing for a state like Mumbai. We need to seriously do something about our Maidans, improve the condition of the Maidans. Look at the question of whether you want so many tournaments to be played or reduce the number of tournaments and play some quality cricket so that you are able to spot good talent, good performances. And of course, the other issue which as an administrator and coming from the educational background, sometimes which I really feel concerned, is the importance that a Mumbai cricketer gives to his education. I think if other cricketers can be a graduate and also play for India, I don't understand why Mumbai cricketers cannot do that. And unfortunately, it so happens in the last 10 or 12 years, the number of Mumbai cricketers who are graduating is steadily decreasing. If you ask a Mumbai cricketer, most of them have dropped out at the first year level or second year level, or they have registered with the college just to play for the intercollegiate or the inter-university. As a result, there are a lot of jobs which are available even today, for customs or for CAG or for industry, public sectors, who want graduates. Unfortunately, there are no graduates in Mumbai, and therefore you can't get a job. And I always feel that if a cricketer is to succeed, he needs a social security. A secured job it reduces the pressure on him of his future. And therefore, if somebody has got a good job, he will always feel secure. He will focus on doing better in the game because he doesn't have to worry about earning his daily wages. And this is one area which I am really concerned with Mumbai, because I don't know how to tackle it, but I only make this a point every time to the school and colleges who want to win the championships, that they must also look after the academic growth of these children. Because parents are in a dilemma. There is a stage where they feel that child is very good and he can go up. The moment he doesn't find a place in the Mumbai team, he is neither here nor there. And that's, I think, the biggest problem, the challenge that has to be faced.